Habs lose 4-3 to Washington in game number 55. This is the postgame breakdown. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. So Montreal lost here. Third game of the season between these two teams. Montreal beat Washington both times before. You kind of figured coming in here, Washington wasn't going to roll over. It was going to be close, and it was. And I think Montreal's defense in the long run let them down. I think if the defense played a little tighter in their own end, that maybe we wouldn't see 4-3 score, because I can't blame Allen on these goals. I mean, there might have been one maybe, but I can't blame Allen here. So, basically that is that Montreal played a good game overall, but their defense at times in front of the goalie let them down. They ran around a little bit, didn't cover a man like that last goal. They didn't. I think it was it Evans? I think it was Evans, Didn't cover his man anyway, whoever it was, and that's the guy who scored. And stuff like that. So, not an exciting game overall, and not a fast-paced game either. This was not a fast-paced game. I don't know if that's because Washington's a little old. I don't know where they fit in the ranking there, old to young, but I don't know. I know that's basically for me. That's the analysis. Is that I think if the defense was tighter in front of Allen, we don't lose this game. Yeah. All right. Let's see who's here. Is anybody here? If you're here, say hi. Let me know what you think about what I just said about that, and let's talk about it. And I have the stats of the game and the 3 stars of the game, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Guru, welcome back. Not overly bad game at all. Tied it up a few times. They tied it up 3 times, didn't they? Yeah, well, that's a few times, so that's right. Slaff's still getting points. He can only get better moving forward. Slaff is still adding to his record. He's got that record for most consecutive games with a point for a teenager for the Habs in their history, and he's just adding to that now. They should switch Galley, and Anderson. 1 fast line and 1 slow line. Top 6 is solid for now, though. Top 6 is where... Isn't that where Galley's playing, on Evans' line? So, yeah. I don't know which one really is the second line or not, to be honest with you. They're saying it's the Evans line. To me, it should be the Newhook line. But I do not know, because I guess I don't make the decisions on that, do I? I haven't really checked by ice time, which is how you know, but I guess we could check here by ice time. Can we? Yes, we can. Hang on. Evans. Yeah, so I'm right. Newhook was out there for 18 minutes, 27 seconds. They did have 3 power plays. I don't know how that factored in. But Evans only got 13:36. So, yeah, I want to say I'm right. The Newhook line is the second line, just by ice time, where Nick Suzuki got 23:30. So, there you go. Oasis, yeah, but I mean, look at tonight. If you watch the game, that wasn't Allen's fault. I don't think he was at fault. I think on all 4 goals. So I think the defense in front of him, it was that. I think basically you can blame this on the defense tonight. I think, my opinion, and the fact that they scored less goals than the other team. I mean, that's usually why they lose. But I don't think I'm blaming Allen here tonight at all. So, and that's, Allen's kind of had that all year. The defense just doesn't play as good in front of him for some reason. Anyway, it's not helping. Although, you know what? Tonight, like I said, I don't blame him on any goals. This is a game where, if a team is looking at him to trade for him, this is a good game because it wasn't his fault, the loss here. He did what he could. You can't blame him on those goals. It doesn't go against him. So hopefully we'll find a trading partner. But it does look like teams are going to wait and see what happens with Marc-Andre Fleury. So that's probably what's going on here, why they can't move Allen right now. But it is what it is. I just wish they would get a trading partner and move Allen. I'd like to see Monty play more. And maybe he doesn't have that 7-goal against game that he had. Right? It doesn't seem to be affecting Primo, but that Primo shutout was a 13-save shutout. I mean, he wasn't busy. I don't think he faced a hard shot really in that game. So, I don't know if it means much. All right, if you're here, though, let me know. In about a minute or two, we're going to take a look at the post-game stats. We'll go over that. And, we'll see. We'll see what we see. I said that and 2 people left. Nice. All right, then let's not waste any time. And don't hit that button because that's stupid. All right. 4-3 final. Let's see. It's not what I wanted. There we go. First period, the scoring was opened at 3:40 by Anthony Mantha with his 17th from Protus and from Jensen. Jackeye tied it up. Basically, a little under a minute and a half later with a slap shot from the point. A blast. His second of the season from Josh Roy and Armia. And it's funny, look at that, twos all the way around. Jackie's second, Roy's second assist, and Armia's second assist. All right. TJ Oshie at the halfway mark of the period, 10 minutes on the dot. Power play goal from, it's his 10th, from Dylan Strome and Ovechkin. So Ovechkin got an assist. That was it for the first. Second period, only goal is Alex Newhook at 16:15. He gets his 8th, and I believe that's his first since coming back from the injury. And Armia gets his 3rd assist. And then in the third, Washington goes ahead again. Sonny Milano gets his 5th from Pacioretty and Edmondson, 2 ex-Habs, at the 3:27 mark. And then Nick Suzuki ties that up with a power play goal at 9:45. His 20th goal, his 3rd season in a row with 20 goals. Slav gets an assist, and Matheson gets one as well. And then to break our hearts, like just over 2 minutes later, Protus gets his 4th from Dowd and Mantha. And they go up 4-3, and they stay that way. Unfortunately. All right, shots on goal. Capitals 34, Montreal 31. Face-off percentage, Montreal beat them 56.6% to 42.4%. Nick Suzuki, in that last few minutes, when they were trying to tie it up, won 3 out of 4 in a row there. Maybe more. Power plays, 1 for 1 for Washington and 1 for 3 for Montreal. We out-hit them 19-12. We outblocked them 26-16. We gave away a lot more pucks than they did at 20-9. And they had 11 takeaways to our 8. Season series, Montreal beat Washington 3-2, October 21st in overtime. We beat them again February 6th in Washington 5-2. And they just beat us 4-3. That's it. We beat them 2-1 for the season series. And 3 stars of the game, Anthony Mantha, 1 goal, 1 assist, had a good game. Nick Suzuki, second star, 1 goal, had a good game. And TJ Oshie with 1 goal. Nick had a really good game. Nick's been playing really good for a while now, and especially since Slav was put on that line. Slav made a big difference to that line. 3 great players, all playing pretty well at the time. Well, Slav kind of was still iffy. You put Slav in there, and that just cemented that line. Slav is exactly what these two guys needed, and I don't see them not playing together for a long time, barring anybody's injuries. Can we get another first-round pick for Savard? The way he's playing, and he's playing well, there's a potential for it, but I would think, my opinion is much closer to the deadline. Hey, Ronald, good to see you. It seems like it's been a while. Let's go Caps here. I didn't know. Are you a Cap fan? Hey, Bubble Tea. Top line rolling, and we're losing. Can't complain. Kyler, you're right. Anybody wants them to get that big draft pick, we need to lose. They're losing, but it wasn't that an entertaining game. And the Ducks one was fun because we kicked their asses. But they're playing well enough in 9 out of 10 games, say, where even if they lose, you're still entertained by the game, and that's all you can ask for right now. The progression is there in the rebuild. The progression is there, and if you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Oasis, I don't care about comparing to Shane Wright all the time. Why? Who cares what Shane Wright's doing, really? In the long run, who cares what Shane Wright's doing? He was never a Habs property. We didn't draft him. He's like any other draft pick in that round. Who cares? Oh, you've been a Capitals fan since 2005. But you're a Habs fan as well, aren't you? Or maybe not. I mean, maybe that's why you haven't been around for a while. But you've hung out here often. Not that I care. I mean, you can I don't care who you like. I really don't. I'm not one of those people. You're allowed to like who you like. It's a free freaking country and a free world in general. Or at least we're still free. But I guess you like both teams. And I would assume if you came in and went, let's go Caps, you're a bigger Caps fan than Habs fan, which is fine. I wouldn't hold that against you. Bubble Tea, you're 100% right. One of the big parts of this development and progression and whatever is learning how to win, learning how to tie down games, learning how to get leads and keep them. It is a part of what they got to go through, and I'm happy with the progression of the rebuild. We're only 2 years in. I don't think it's going to be a long one. I really don't. Okay, Ronald, I didn't know that. I thought you were a Habs fan too, which is fine. Like I said, I don't really care at all. I don't care who people like. All I care about is, that we all act civilly. That's all. Right? I used to watch a lot of hockey games. We didn't all like the same, like with friends, we didn't all like the same team. It was never a problem. Yeah, exactly. And usually, like today's game, where the reason I think that they lost was the D kind of at times weren't very good, right in front of Allen, which isn't great, And I think that's why they lost. But that is part of the progression. especially when you got a lot of young players on that defensive core. You are going to pay the price often, I think. It will come. If you start, no, it doesn't work. If you build it, it will come. If you stroke it, it will come. That's what I guess he said. All right, well, we got another 15 minutes. And then I'm off to make supper. All right. I don't know. I got nothing really else to say. Part of the reason was I didn't really pay close attention enough to the game till the third period. That's really it. I thought the chat was fun tonight, more than like a lot of nights. I don't know why, and I got more into the chat than the game for some reason. I'm of the mind, Bubble Tea, though, that you got to have at least one veteran on that D core right now. Probably for the next 2-3 seasons. And then, as these kids then, 2-3 seasons down the road, they'll be vets and with some experience. And then I don't like, I see you can then give it over to them, is what I'm saying. So, I'd keep Matheson here for another 2. I guess he signed through, I think, just through next season. I don't know that you can extend him for one season, but you extend him and then you move him. And if you extend him at the right price and everything and whatever, you'll be able to move Matheson. He's playing the way he's playing. You're going to be able to move Matheson. Guy's going to finish with probably 55 points or more. If he keeps doing that in his career, playing like that, putting up that kind of production, you're going to be able to move him. Ronald, I think you know what? You could probably you can put out a lot of names there. Offhand, I'm probably not going to come up with anybody because it's just I'm on the spot, I guess. But there's a bunch of guys that you could name to get their sweater hopefully just honored and they don't have to retire the number. Look, just on numbers that guys are wearing right now, right? Gooley wearing 21. Guy Carbonneau, to me, fits that bill. I'm not going to pull up other names off the top of my head, but Guy Carbonneau, guys like that fit the bill for that. Bubble Tea, you don't have to laugh out loud about that. I think Savard gets traded. Even though Hugh said he's not intentionally trying to trade Savard or Allen, doesn't mean he's not going to. Bubble Tea, yeah, I don't think they should retire numbers anymore anyway. They should just honor the number. And maybe if there's that special player emerges and is deserving 100% of that honor of retirement, maybe then you do it again. But till then, just honor the numbers. Honor the name on the back of the jersey that has the number. Start a new thing. The other ones are retired. Leave them up there retired. I have no problem with that. Next ones go up should not be retired. Carey Price should get his honored sweater up there. Saku Koivu. I've got a few names there. I put up a few. Is everybody gone? No. Nobody else has any names that I didn't mention? I'm surprised at that. We've got about 10 more minutes to go, boys. Over the next tomorrow I'm kind of busy. Over the next 3 days, probably on Monday, I'm going to try to get. I'm working on 2 videos like for a week and a half that I started and then haven't been able to work on them. I'm going to try. They're just answering questions about the team and about the NHL. 2 different videos. One I'm planning to do with Harry, and one by myself. So hopefully I get them out. It's tough. My schedule is tough. Plus, I'm lazy a bit. Just a bit sometimes. All right, enough about me. What's going on in your life? Have a good night, Bubble Tea. Good to see you. Did everybody else leave? I don't know. It says there's 9 people in the room. 10 now. Look at that. Look at that. If you're here, say hi. Anything you want to know that I might be able to answer? Got anything to say? Anything you want for the next 8 minutes or less. Is that a threat? No. It's been a long day. Saturdays are like busy at 2 different times. Like it's like a split shift. I'm busy in the morning. Then after the show, it's not that busy until 7. So I got a few hours off and then 4 hours of work. Woe is me. All right, nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to talk to me now. All right, Rick, what else you got? What else I got, man? Nothing really. I should prepare some trivia in times like this. Anybody out there that's out there right now, you see the trivia show last night? Did you like it? And do you want to see more? You want more of that? We're probably going to do it every couple of weeks. So the plan for me is every second Friday a trivia show, and the other Fridays the Q&A show that Harry and I are doing. And it should be streamed on both. We'll be streaming on both channels for a little while. For a little while at least. Hoping to build up some viewership over there and get some more, build the subscriber numbers. And also putting content out on there is very important. So there you go. There's all my problems. Now you know everything, all the problems I have. If only those were the only problems I had. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I'm talking to myself. I am going to take off just a bit early then because I'm just talking to myself. And I'm just wasting everybody's time. So I'll give you another minute. If we're not getting conversation going, I'm going to take off and go make my supper. Going once. That was a quick minute. All right. I'm convinced that whoever's here, no one's going to talk to me. I'll have to go and leave and lick my wounds. and feel bad for the next 3 days. Good thing I'm not that fragile. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Be back on, like, for sure I'll be back on Wednesday for the Buffalo. They're in Buffalo. Or Buffalo is here. I think actually Buffalo here, Pittsburgh on Thursday in Pittsburgh. Back for those 2 games, obviously, and that's it. Hopefully get a video out, maybe 2 in that time. We'll see if I have the time. And that's it. I'm going to say bye. Thanks for watching. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go, man. Stay safe till next time. Peace out, and enjoy the rest of Saturday night. Ciao, everybody.